Okay, welcome to the Cimmerian Catacombs. I have to wonder, I think Cimmerian is like from Conan. I've already got some potions from the last run. It's kind of, well, not full apparently, but probably not gonna bother much. This dungeon is fairly small, has lots of chests and the exact right amount of guaranteed keys to open all the chests. So if you get extra chests, you don't have to go back in a couple of places, but if you get a mimic. So the distinctive factor in this dungeon is that everything is super duper easy. And well, except maybe sometimes the end bosses can be lethal, so you've got a 3 boss end fight, but everything else up to that is just silly easy. So most of the time here I'm just looking at where the keys are. I know there's a key spawn here, so instead of just fighting, I'm gonna do the chest and stuff. It's a little risky since it could be a mimic, but yeah, the monsters here are very, very easy. So once we're done with this, we don't really have to clear up the rest of the monsters. But yeah. Get much easier than this. Gonna go check if we get a key or something. Plenty of potions. Next one's a lockout. This is a huge room. I'm gonna get a couple of very, very easy monsters here. These warrior dudes. So again, the key thing here is not really to do much fighting. It's just trying to find the one key that is in this room. Kill it. No problem is we haven't found the key yet, so I'm just gonna circle back the other way, because that way you see it's always on the top floor on this one, and that way you see angles that you might have missed when going around the first time. And I don't see it. We do need that. Oh, there we go. I'll be able to check the video later on to see if I actually just didn't see it or if it just popped out in there on its own. Map room, one chest, no keys. Previous room didn't have any. This is just 3 mobs in pairs, well, 2, then plus 1. And either these skeleton warriors will get an extra key, so nice we don't have to circle back. And now we have the map, so, well, that type of chest is never a mimic, so I don't even have to check. Okay. Now we just go to the other side of this room. And next room doesn't have any monsters. We can just loot the chest and move on. I don't know if we need the potions, probably not. And I have no idea if I'll be able to throw them across. No. But we really don't need them. Nothing to kill, nothing to loot. One key here, one tier 3 chest. And 3 monsters. Super duper easy stuff. Sometimes they spawn on the other side of the wall, and then we'll go over there and kill them there. So whatever. Oh, this is definitely the one more key. Cool. We're 2 keys ahead. But yeah, the last key in this dungeon is up. Yeah, have to switch hands. So yeah, these chains are long, so they're comprised of 2 different chains, and if you don't switch hands in the middle, you might fall off. This one, not a mimic. Just gonna make, get the loot. There you go. Yeah, I was just going slow because we were getting looting, and sometimes you grab a chain and then you end up with a potion in your hand and you just lose health, which given the stillness I'm running with means I have to take a potion or stop. Just to clear this out so that we don't run into any surprises if we do have to move around. Most of the time though, on these boss fights are fairly short, so it can be quite quick. There's the one key in this room. Couple daisies. There we go. The bosses are scorpions, wasps, or wizards. And we have 1 power potion, 2 haste potions from the last. Might use a power potion if we get a wasp. Mythic balls really good for staggering the wizards, sorcerers. That's one of the nastier ones. Gonna get rid of those quickly, so if I have some excess power potions, just use them and die fairly fast. Like that. They used to be really nasty back when I didn't have blast, because they spawned those explosive bees or whatever. And so kamikaze bees I call them. Now let's do my normal thing, which is throw the map on the ground and check to see that we have all 5 chests opened and looted. That's cool. So go into base so you can see the XP and the loot. And that's about it for this video. $1,000 gold, about 4k XP, it's fairly typical. Sometimes we get 5 weapon modules. We had smaller chests this time, so only 3.